It's going good. How y'all doing?
Yeah, good, good. So, you've been here a few years now and going through spring ball. I mean, halfway through it, how would you say you guys are looking right now?
Oh, we look great. It's a lot of new talent I think y'all don't know about that came in, and just seeing those guys move around and fly around. It's been a good spring so far.
One of the new talents is Hudson at receiver. What have you seen from him this spring, a newcomer?
Oh, explosion, great hands. Just a football player. I like football players. He does everything. He does everything right most of the time, and he's a go-getter. He wants to win, so winning is his main motto.
How would you characterize last year for you? Like, was it frustrating with the injury, or like how do you kind of look back on last year because you didn't hit your full potential, as everyone knows?
It was very frustrating, but I think I learned a lot from it. I was down when I got hurt, and it made me realize how much I love football. So, like, just getting back into it and getting back, I feel like I'm going to go 10 times harder this year because I know what it is like to not have it.
How would you describe your chemistry with Mikey?
My chemistry with Mikey? Me and Mike are always on. Mikey's he's a smart dude. He does everything right all the time. He's just strategic, and we talk a lot. We plan things out. We talk before the plays. We know what coverages we're looking at when I want the ball, when I should be getting the ball. So we have real good chemistry.
You talked about, obviously, the injury. You learn a lot from it. Like, how much does that motivate you to go out and just have like a monster season?
I really can't even talk about it. It's more just me doing so. I got a lot to prove. I missed a lot of the season, and when I came back, I feel like I didn't help the team as much as I should have or could have, and I'm just ready to get back on that field.
Obviously, you're not limited compared to some other guys that are wearing yellow jerseys or whatever. But how do you feel this spring?
Oh, just getting back out there. I was a little. It's always scary coming back from a knee injury. You're always worried about it, especially because both of my knees. But I'm getting back on track. I'll say I'm about good 85%. Really, my 85 is 100, but I feel like once I get that out of my mind a little bit more, I'll be that dude.
I feel you're obviously a proven commodity. Hudson come from Auburn. Ryan O'Keefe obviously proven. Kind of looking for fourth and fifth options within the receiver core. Who's kind of emerging, you think, to help you guys?
Oh, our top. I wouldn't say a top, but I know Kobe and JG been battling. Him and JG will be that's a tough one. They both ball, so I don't know how that decision gonna come. They both ballers. I hope they both on the field at the same time. Same thing with O'Keefe. Mari's stepping up. Mari's been balling. He does everything right as well. What is it, emerging? I like Cullen. He's a walk-on. Cullen, he fight hard. He doing nice too.
What's the hardest part about learning a new quarterback like Plumlee?
I would say just getting the connection. We got to build a connection. Not saying it's not there. It's just I know he's new to the offense as well, so he'll struggle a little bit. He hasn't struggled, but I just know that it just comes with the chemistry. We just got to build on it.
You mentioned JG competing, Jaylon Griffin. We've heard a lot about him from other guys this spring. Just how's he looking in particular? I know he came in last year, didn't really make a big impact, but guys have really been talking him up.
He grew a lot over last spring. You can just tell by how he runs his routes. He's more confident. I think everything about college football is about confidence, and once you get confident, everything is just playing football, and he's playing football now.
What are your biggest takeaways from the first scrimmage?
Biggest takeaways, just I know we can run the ball. I know for a fact we can run the ball. That was my biggest takeaway, and I like seeing that because once you can run the ball, you can throw it more. So just seeing all our running backs get out there and everybody moving forward, nobody really going backwards, that's something positive you like to see.
So on that note, what's your outlook for the offense? Like, how good do you think you guys can be with the talent returning?
It's just too much talent. I don't know why we couldn't be top in the country. We aim for number one, and I'm pretty sure we should be number one, and we're going to be number one. So I hope I can stick to that statement.
Change at the wide receiver coach, your position coach, newcomer Grant Hurd's now your position coach. What do you like about your new coach?
Just he's fun. When you gotta wake up every day and come to practice meetings, sometimes you can be a little tired, less physical, and you need somebody to have good energy around you. And he makes practice fun. He makes us want to come out there, and it's just fun. So when you're having fun, you can play and be yourself.
Does he do anything different, like a different way of doing things, or a drill maybe he likes to that's maybe a little bit changing things up? Or
every coach is different. It's just he has a couple tools in his box. And we just take our time. We don't rush into things. We kind of walk through it, and then we go full speed. So it gives a little break in there, too. Then we chop it up a little bit. He's just a real good coach.
Earlier, you mentioned confidence. How would you describe your confidence level at this point?
My confidence, I'm there. I would say it's good. It's not great. here and there. You know, some days I'll be a little more sore than usual, and some days I'm not, and I can go full throttle. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there for sure.
And you kind of talked about the receiver competition a moment ago, but just overall, maybe looking at offense, has there been kind of a guy that's been turning heads, maybe a young guy, a newcomer that's kind of maybe doing well?
If we being honest, them new dudes, it's JG and Kobe. Them boys been going at it, and they help each other out too. I like that when it's competition. It's not, you know what I'm trying to say. I like that it's not letting it get in between them, and they both feed off of it. They both been eating, and I'm proud of both of them. And I like to see it from JG as well because, you know, he's been here. That's my dog. So just seeing him come along and see what potential he has for the season, what he can do for the team is really good to see.
Talk briefly earlier about Mikey Keene. How has he grown this spring, and how is he different from last spring to this spring?
Just confidence. You can just tell he knows what he's doing. Just look like a vet, throwing the ball smooth, no hesitations, he hardly misses a ball. So like he's been there before.
What was the highlight of today's practice? Like offensively, was there an individual play or what are you thinking about?
Highlight of today's practice.
Nothing remarkable?
It was a lot of running today. I don't think it was I ain't got one for you.
What about Tuesday's scrimmage? Like what was the play that stands out? Like what was the shining moment for the offense?
Probably I would say Johnny. I think I like Johnny. I think he caught a screen and just how he moved with the ball. He just fast and quick. And he breaks tackles. It's just fun watching him.
What's your outlook just for the team this fall? You guys going to be competing for a conference championship, or what do you guys kind of talk about doing?
We take it one step at a time. But we all know where our goal is, and we're just gonna take the steps to get there. It's really not much to talk about. We're gonna get it done though. I think we have a great chance to move farther than that. So the ACC championship, that's really less on our mind. We're trying to get to that New Year's 6.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot, Watch.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.